just because we are green, we cannot expect environmentalists to vote for us. That would be too easy. We have to be credible.
Sandra, thank you so much for taking the time to meet us. This interview is taking place just a few days after you were elected as the ADPD's new leader.
Yes.
Let's start off with your own political journey, right? Because you're quite a new face to the political sphere in Malta. Just 3 years ago, you joined the party as a member, and now you are the leader.
Yes.
So tell us, who is Sandra, and what led you to politics, and why ADPD?
Sandra is a rebel, by definition. I always was like that, even though people know me as the quiet, shy person of few words. And then all of a sudden they see this loud mouth on Facebook. It's like, and that something broke, which was my patience. And I just have had enough of these politicians making literally fun of us, the citizens. I was like, I've had enough. I need somebody who makes fun of them. And that's where I started my ABS News, which started off as a satire, and then it developed to what it is now. Then I took this step of joining the party. Back then it was PD. It was a week before the merger, and through this post by Mark Camilleri, I managed to get in contact with PD. Fast forward to now, and I'm the leader of this party, which has a history of being modern, being avant-garde, and being a step ahead when it comes to its vision for the country. I'm very happy of my position. I worked hard for it. I managed to convince all the people in my party, which I'm very happy about. They are right behind me, and I'm very proud of my team, even though for now it's small, but I will work hard to get more people on board, and it's already showing, especially when it comes to the youth section, which we've managed to gather quite a nice number of young people, full of enthusiasm, full of ideas, and I'm really happy with them.
You said you had to convince your own members. So what was that like? Was there a bit of conflict of who should be leader next?
As you said, I've been in the politics just 3 years, so that was seen as like maybe she doesn't have enough experience. So through this year, I learned as much as I could and worked as hard as I could to convince them that what I maybe lacked in experience, I made up with it with other things. And I think I managed.
Like you're saying, you need to be closer to the people. You need to show them who you are.
Yes.
But I mean, especially looking at the situation now. I mean, during your AGM, you said you want to build a bridge between, for those people who are orphaned by Malta's two major political parties,
yes.
right? I mean, how do you plan to do that? Because in this day and age, we're seeing people who are tired of this two-party politics, and even more so, we saw it on Saturday, crowds of people protesting about the state of our environment. Now, ADPD has the environment at its core.
Yes.
Yet people are still not engaging with you. I mean, this is quite an issue. I believe that this lack of this is your call, the environment, and yet people are not coming towards you. What?
I think we need to bridge and talk more and discuss more with the NGOs to see, to have a how can I say, a common ground on which to look forward and work upon for the next 5 years. I think NGOs are really crucial in even building a very good manifesto, even on the environmental side. We have to be nearer to them and see what we have been lacking. For example, we need to accept their critique. We need to look to face the music and say, okay, maybe we didn't work enough. If even the environmental groups do not believe in us. Yes, it gets demoralizing along the way, but with the right people who have to be like rebels and a bit crazy in a good way, because we're challenging the system in a way, we can work hard and achieve results. I think that we are at a point historically where people have disconnected from red and blue, and we need to work on those. I think, yes, there's fertile ground on which to work.
yourself earlier this year announced that you're going to be contesting
Yes.
as an MEP. I mean, now that you're the leader, will you be stepping down from as a candidate for MEPs?
Personally, I would like to cross that bridge when I'm at it, because it's such a big call that all I'm focusing now is the party.
Exactly, it's important. I mean, you joined the as a leader now, and in less than a year's time we'll be having more or less will be the election. So it's good to know. I mean, even for the party itself, to know that they have their leader focusing on the party.
So for now, I'll just do my best for the party and give my all, and then we'll see at the end of this year when there are the MEPs what happens. But I'm trying to focus on the party at the moment.
Is ADPD openly pro-choice?
We have a position which isn't openly pro-choice for now. It is a position on abortion, which is a sensible position for now, which we've worked hard upon and we discussed internally, and it took quite some time. So our position, which is the criminalization of abortion, abortion in cases of rape and incest, abortion in non-viable pregnancies. When you go through it, there was, I think, a survey which tackled each of these aspects. People are in favor of it. If you ask a person, are you in favor of abortion if your daughter gets raped? And they will say yes. So our position at this point is a moderate one between those who don't want abortion and those who are openly pro-choice. So,
but you're calling for the decriminalization of abortion,
yes.
Either way. So.
Yes, it's there. It's in our manifesto, page 62, just so we can check. And yes, we're calling because we believe that women who get an abortion aren't criminals.
My last question: you are the third Maltese, you are the third woman in Maltese political history
Yes.
to lead a party. It's quite a weight on your shoulders. Why do you feel, in this day and age, in 2023, Maltese women are not inclined to join the political sphere? And how will you be using your role to inspire more women?
Well, when you see politics in Malta, it's a very macho thing. It's a male-dominated thing. They talk about wars, soldati tal-azzar, mannari, and stuff like that. And it's like very off-putting for women, because women have a different way to discuss certain things. And from what I noticed in Malta, it's as if this topic is a male thing. And it's not something for women to engage with. And even when I put up my vlogs, etc., the majority of comments are from men, and they think that it's something they own. They still have this impression that politics, it's something for males, not for females, and it's something I want to change. And with me being present, being a role model, finally they see a woman and it's like, okay, Sandra did it, Sandra's there, so maybe I can do it too. And sometimes it's like they put themselves and their wishes at the back burner, because I know that there are women who would like to enter politics, but they're like, oh, I have the kids, I have this, I have that. There's still those family commitments, which are still on the shoulder of women only, even though they have a partner. And those are things which keep them back, because being in politics has you have to give it an amount of time.
It's a full-time role.
Yes, it's a full-time role, and it has a lot of work which you have to do. But with the right amount of juggling, which I managed to do, you can do it. And now I feel the pressure of even other women that I need to show them that yes, I can do it. I can do it, and you can do it too. And in a honest, sincere way, without any links to any shady people, and we can work, and yes, you can do it, and hopefully make them part of this discourse. And it's not just I think politics has to be more about empathy, about dialogue. Let's bring discussion back in politics, and let's bring respect. I know I chose that they don't have respect towards each other. I can have different opinion from you, but I can respect you, which is something which we lost. And also the politician as a role model, another thing which we've lost. Let's bring it back. a role model. You have to be cautious in how you express yourself, in how you behave, in how in who you meet, in who you do business with. You need to these things, we need to bring them back, because there is this idea that okay, I'm in politics now, I'm elected, I can do what I like, do what I say, whatever I like. No one is going to tell me anything. No. You have the people there and they will judge you. And they will judge you severely because they expect certain things. And I hope they will bring standards back again, because I think we've lowered them a bit too much.